guys, I'm Ember. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So today I really wanted to talk about why I think tarot can help heal you and how I think it can help healing with trauma in some form. Not completely healing your trauma, but I do feel like it helps, bring in a different side that I never really realized how much it helps. So if you don't know what tarot and oracle cards are, then I suggest you get a deck. I'm like, get a deck. It's amazing. I'm sure you're familiar with tarot. It's like where people read your future or whatever. If you don't know what tarot is, then it may be a little bit like, there may be a little bit like, oh, that's so weird. That's psychic, blah, blah, blah. But I suggest reading tarot and reading oracle cards. And it's because when I was a child, I never got any good advice. I never was safe. I never was told I was loved. I never was given compliments or helped in figuring out why my life was going the way it was going and how I could improve it and how different, beings or ancestors or loved ones were protecting me from the other side. I never had any of that. And if I would have had a little bit of that, I guarantee I would have been able to feel a little bit more safe, a little bit more understanding of where I was at. What I love about Oracle and Tarot is that it gives you an idea of where you are. And it also helps heal you because it gives you encouragement. It gives you the ability to see a little bit, not 100% into the future, but a little bit into the future. You kind of get to see where your course is. You get to see where you're leaving and where you're moving. I love the colors. I love the way the decks look. They bring me just a beautiful sense of possibility, right? I mean, imagination and excitement and love, and it helps you. It helps in so many ways. A lot of the times when I'm going through a hard time, I pull out my tarot or my oracle cards. Usually my oracle cards for when I'm going through a hard time because, there's a lot of decks that are very encouraging. And it gives you this ability to get advice, get encouragement, get some love. I mean, it talks about how they have your back and how angels have your back or you're doing so great and you need to keep going and don't give up. Like, that's a great, thing. I mean, if you've not had this in your life, then this is why I think it's so important. It really also led me into spirituality, which has helped me so much in my healing. But tarot and oracle on its own without spirituality, you don't have to have spirituality to get into tarot. And it's just a great way to look at where you're at and figure out where you're going and give yourself compassion. It helps give you encouragement. It helps you understand that, don't give up. You're on your way. You can do this. And that's not something I'm told every day. I'm not told. And I also have my own mind, which is going, you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You should give up. And what tarot does is it gives you this never-ending encouragement, this never-ending, don't give up. You're on the right path. You can do this. And that in itself is so golden. It's like looking at, when they say positive affirmations every day, put it on your wall. It's like having that in a very deep way. It's like looking at it and going, wow, this is how I look at it every day. Oh my gosh, this is the card for the day, and how does it help me and where am I at and how can I keep going and, how am I great? How am I a great human being? I mean, it also helps lift you up. It helps give you better self-esteem. It helps look at your past trauma. It can also help you with healing. Not 100% really deep-rooted healing, but it does help you lead into where are my wounds? Where can I get more help? How can I get more help? And it's all random, which I believe it's spirituality and angels and stuff, giving me synchronicities and also my own energy in the cards and showing me, where I'm at and how I'm going. But it really is a beautiful, it always is the right one. You always get the right card. It's always what you're going through. It's always what, how would help you. And it's very applicable advice. Usually, I'm not saying all tarot is, but there's a lot of amazing. I actually haven't come across a deck I don't like, so I can't even say that, but it's really healing. It really helps lead you to understanding where your wounds might be. It helps you lead into finding ways to make yourself feel better, finding ways to give you advice, giving you some support that you may not have. And so I just wanted to talk about it because it's just been such an integral part of my, I don't know if that word's integral, whatever. It's been so important in my life. And, I just want to bring it up because I feel like it helps so many people and it could help you if you're not into it. And if you aren't, get into it. It's so amazing. So thanks for watching my video, guys. I will see you next time.